Hello, everyone. Tom here, joined by Tris. Hopefully, we're live now. Chat, please let us know how the sound is. But in 8 minutes and 45 seconds, we'll be watching and reacting to Yacht Club Games Presents. I really enjoyed the other one in the past. Tris, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. We just got off Pipeline, and Yacht Club has a good track record of games, so I'm actually quite excited to see what they got here.
Yeah, and I think in the past we got some cryptic hints from Yacht Club about what they'll be working on, like Mina the Hollower, I think, was kind of hinted at. Hopefully, we'll see more on that. There will be some merchandise things, but hey, maybe like this is
Yeah.
for 10 years of Shovel Knight, so it is possible it's an anniversary collection. I'd love if there's a tease of what's next from Yacht Club other than Mina the Hollower too.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, that would be really interesting to see, like a what's next, like if they have any new IPs here, for example. I know they're into publishing, though I don't think we'll see any of their published titles here. Personally, I think this is going to be like their developed titles.
Yeah, they did have Cyber Shadow, and they might have an update on Puzzle Dungeon. Correct. Forgive me if that's not the correct thing for it. But they're an excellent puzzle game.
Mm-hmm.
That was getting mod support on PC, for instance. I don't know if that would cross over to consoles. They have many things they're always working on. So,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
they got a lot under the hood.
but chat, let us know how we're sounding. Let us know maybe what you might be excited for. Like possibly a big thing if simply just getting a Mina the Hollower release date, if that would be here.
hmm
And
I do. I do
yeah,
think I do think Shovel Knight's gonna have a big presence because it is the 10th anniversary of Shovel Knight, so I do think there'll be something here. I don't know what. Um, I mean, it would be kind of cool if they had a collection of like, I think the whole collection of the original Shovel Knight and all of its DLC is called Treasure Trove. If they
yes,
had that like as like sold as a bundle with like Pocket Dungeon and like the other games that Shovel Knight is part of
yeah.
under the IP.
Yeah, a huge bundle. You could also do a 10th anniversary edition with commentary similar to the Braid anniversary edition that was out
Oh,
recently.
true, true.
That'd be really cool. Um,
A 3D Shovel Knight game. Oh,
that
that if
that's
they
the
announce
dream.
that, if they announce like a 3D Shovel Knight's now in production, that actually would be huge.
Yeah, like they were hiring 3D artists at some point. So, but then again, their very 2D looking Shovel Knight game is a 3D engine. So,
Yeah.
as seen by the 3DS, I definitely downloaded Shovel Knight for that, so I don't miss out on it. It was funny talking to the developer Alec, who started doing level design on that, and it's like when 3D has bugs in it, and you're like testing it, and your eyes get all crossed. It is not fun. That's what I said. Uh,
Oh man.
JM Powers 83 says Super Shovel Knight or Shovel Knight 64. I think Shovel Knight 64 is kind of the dream.
Shovel Knight 64 is the dream, but I don't know. I don't even call it Shovel Knight 64.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta
Shovel.
think of like, gotta think some sort of like dirt shovel pun. What it would be. I don't know.
It's like Shovel Knight Spades. No, that'd be a card game.
That would
Uh,
be a card game.
Technically, Shovel Knight Dig was a bit like a Super Nintendo esque Shovel Knight. I should have played
That's
that
true.
one more. It is fairly tough. Uh,
hmm
Natsu Shovel Knight Galaxy. It's like when you
I
dig in space, what happens?
I just imagine like him flying through the sky and you see his planet and his planet is shaped like a giant shovel. That'd be pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is a good point, though. Like, we are. Their next game doesn't have to be Shovel Knight. So this could be a focus on 10th anniversary things for Shovel Knight
Yeah.
itself.
I
As
do, I do
much,
think
yeah.
we'll see a new core Shovel Knight game in its IP here. I think that would be neat. Um, I know we were because I know Super Shovel Knight was mentioned, and I think when you say Super Shovel Knight, what are you referring to? Because to me that makes you think Super Metroid. So if it was like a Metroidvania styled Shovel Knight game,
To me, that means like a Super Nintendo esque one,
yeah,
16 bit, which would make the pixel artists all draw in a new style. Alan says, I really hope we get some good Mina news today. Me too. One
I
thing,
hope so.
they can always, while working on their next game, have a partner, like what they did with Shovel Knight Dig, work on another game.
That's true.
Yeah. But we are now 3 minutes, 41 seconds away. When the stream does start, just let us know the volume of it, because every stream is a little bit different, but hopefully it's not too far off. Alan says 32-bit Shovel Knight top-down zombies ate my neighbors style roguelike.
Okay, that'd be fun. That'd be very silly.
Yacht Club is always so good at pulling in some sort of like hidden gem and or some game that maybe we don't think about and basing it on that. So they know so much about games. Their staff will see.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for whatever they have here. They have a very like good quality output for like all their games. So
yeah, or guidance for other people like that they're working with. And so yeah, 20 minutes long. It's not huge, but that is, you have to think about it. 20 minutes is pretty long for a developer. Oh, we might be getting into a countdown for them.
Yeah, there is a countdown now.
Tris, I have 2 minutes and 57 seconds. What are you at?
Oh, I'm going to pause for 10 seconds because I was at 2:48 when you said that.
I can refresh and see maybe. 253, 252, 251, 250.
Okay. We should be synced now.
Yeah. Oh, and I can go full screen now, so I'll get it all properly arranged and sound on. Yeah, we can... They got some classic Shovel Knight music playing in the background. Feels a little loud to me, but let me know, chat. Joey is eating breakfast, so we support his breakfast eating ways.
It's important.
Yeah.
You know, the real question is, will Yacht Club ever actually make a game about sailing a yacht?
I think that's just because they work near a marina, but... They could have Shovel Knight sailing the world.
Let's have a Wind Waker inspired game. Come on.
Yeah, and chat, let us... Oh, Shovel Knight in a 64-bit aesthetic? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, chat, please let us know if you can hear the music for the presents right now and how loud it's sounding, if it sounds okay to us. We should have had a pun counter.
Oh, sure.
It's hindsight always on these things. I just need to make a little counter thing that I can just increment. Music is good. Thank you very much, chat.
All right.
I'm always excited. I might not, like they're often at PAX West. I might not be there this year, unfortunately, but we'll see.
I want to go to PAX West.
You can go on my stead. You can steal my shovel. No, but
yeah, they've been to PAX East a few times. We are 1 minute away, by the way. They've been to PAX East a few times. Not this past year, but the one before. I'm pretty sure they were at. I think that was when I played some Mina. The years kind of blend together a little bit, so it might have been before that. But
yeah,
it's that game's shaping up pretty well too. So I'm excited about that.
I played Mina last year at PAX West, and they're like, "Here you go. Here's a stage just in the middle of the game." But it's like, I died so much. I felt so bad. And like I didn't get to the boss, but it's one of those things where it's like it's Bloodborne-esque kind of like Dark Souls, and I'm just gonna be playing like Oracle of Seasons or something again beforehand to polish and spruce up.
Yeah, definitely feels most like that, which is part of why I love it, because I love the Oracle games and I'm one of few.
The final 10 seconds. Here we go. Remember. Keep an eye out for hidden puns, hidden foreshadowing.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sean Velasco.
Sounds a little quiet.
Yacht Club Games. Can you believe
That's
it?
way quieter
It's been 10
comparatively.
incredible years since Shovel Knight first graced our screens, and 10 amazing years of Yacht Club Games. Let's take a stroll down memory lane and celebrate the landmarks in our 10-year journey of game development. It all began with our successful Kickstarter campaign in 2013. which set the stage for the release of Shovel Knight.
Wow.
Our love letter to classic
Crazy to
games
think how
not
long it's
only
been,
captured the
how
hearts
it's
of
all
players
gone.
worldwide,
Yeah.
but also paved the way for Shovel Knight to appear
A
across
game
all
published
major
by
gaming
Japan
platforms.
in Nintendo Japan.
Our journey took an exciting turn with special collaborations featuring iconic characters from faraway franchises.
I forgot.
And bringing Shovel
forgot
Knight
Yeah,
into the
Kratos,
gaming world with the Shovel Knight
Battletoads
amiibo.
was
We
amazing.
launched several new games, starting with Plague of Shadows and Spectre of Torment, each introducing fresh gameplay and deeper stories for their respective heroes. In 2019, we finished off our treasure trove of Shovel Knight games with not one, but two entries,
Nice timeline.
King of Cards
Yeah.
and Shovel Knight Showdown. After
Showdown
catching
right
up
before the
with
Showdown.
pandemic.
we decided to
Right
explore
before the
novel
pandemic.
genres with the dungeon-crawling puzzler Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon and the roguelike platformer Shovel Knight Dig, each accompanied by their own DLCs that are still taking shape to this day. Most recently, we ventured into an all-new world of adventure with Mina the Hollower, continuing our tradition
Yeah.
of crafting pixel-perfect games. And rest assured, there's even more on the horizon. Thank you for being a part of this amazing decade. Or if you're just joining, welcome.
I love that logo
As
for the
time
10th
has passed,
anniversary. It
we've
looks-
all
Yeah,
grown a
well
bit
done.
older, but our commitment to you remains as strong as ever. Today, we have lots of cool news to share with you. First up, some updates for our released games.
No, final DLC
Hi.
for Dig.
I didn't
I'm
realize
Sandy
there was
Gordon,
still DLC
an
for
artist
some of
here at
these.
Yacht Club
Yep.
Games. If you aren't familiar with Shovel Knight Dig, here's the scoop. This roguelike platformer, developed in collaboration with our talented friends at Nitrome, is a classic adventure filled with endless digging fun. You'll tunnel through beautifully crafted, ever-changing levels, collect powerful gear, find secrets, and face off against the most formidable foes and bosses. Alongside the base game, we've been hard at work
the little Mina
crafting not
plush
one,
behind them,
but
that's so
two
cute.
exhilarating
Yeah.
free DLC packs.
On the book.
Let's take a quick look back at our first DLC, Shovel Knight Dig.
Tropical King
Fate
is the one
and
I have to
Fortune.
resist.
This expansion introduced Nightmare Mode, where Shovel Knight and Black Knight work together to investigate the evil brewing in the depths. On top of that, there was new music added, along with numerous quality of life improvements. But that's not all we have in store for
yes,
players
more Jake Kaufman
wishing
tunes.
for even more content.
Wicked Wishes. Okay.
Digging through bones. Looks tough.
It is extremely tough. There's like a
Yeah.
secret ending in Dig. It's very hard.
Oh my god.
Volleyball,
this
yes.
is a volleyball match.
Okay, free and in the summer. Great.
Alright. Sometime soon.
Alan, fun fact, I'm
what
absolutely
a thrill
terrible at
to
it.
dive
Beat
back
you,
into
Alan.
the depths with that incredible trailer for Shovel Knight Dig, Wicked Wishes. As you've just seen, this latest expansion introduces even more rip-roaring challenges, a myriad of new missions, and plenty of mischief to discover in Shovel Knight Dig. Your new adventure begins as you step into the Hoofman's Guild Hall, a secret hideout where elite quest seekers and their illustrious
All
patrons
these different
converge.
characters.
Yeah.
Climb the ranks within the guild
Is that a horse
by
fairy?
undertaking their thrilling challenges, collect powerful relics
It's always
and buffs,
fun going around
face
talking to
new
different
bosses and
NPCs.
enemies, and unravel the mysteries encircling the impeccably
Especially when
dressed
they have
horse
so many fun
and his
designs.
top adventurer, the Guild Arc. But be careful what you wish for. Wicked consequences await you in the well. In addition to this epic quest line, we've added
Is a little
exciting
horse fairy.
mini-games, memento keepsakes to collect, secret locations to discover, and some brand new tunes. We've also added the finishing touches on the game by rebalancing the algorithm and implementing over 100 bug fixes, tweaks, and localization improvements. This should
So,
make
big
for a
update
much
in general.
smoother descent
Yeah.
for all players in the well. Wicked Wishes
I wonder
marks
if
the
that includes like
completion
new
of
level
Shovel Knight
pieces
Dig.
or just make them
Now that
fit together
everything
better.
is polished to perfection, if you haven't had the chance to check it out yet, now's the perfect time to dive into the depths and enjoy the fully realized adventure. We also have some fantastic news for all our dedicated fans. Shovel Knight Dig is coming to Xbox and PlayStation. Thank you all for your patience and unwavering
Forgot it wasn't on
support.
this yet. Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
beyond
it's like,
excited for
it's
you
not
to know.
already?
Next up, It's time to pocket those shovels and dive into the maze of the Pocket Dungeon. If you're new to the Pocket Dungeon, it's a delightful blend of roguelike action and fast-paced match-3 mechanics. Each run offers a unique challenge as players equip a treasure trove of powerful relics and items while navigating levels chock full of enemies and gems. You'll take control of your favorite heroes from the Shovel Knight universe, each with unique powers and playstyles, and delve into the dungeon.
One thing about this game, it does have multiplayer,
adventure mode,
but there is like a skill level to it, and matches can end extremely quickly.
And much more. In our last Yacht Club Presents,
not quite as casual as
Dr. Mario. We were going
Mario.
to release an expansive slate of 3 DLC packs. We've kept true to that promise, and we're really excited to share what we've added since then. Let's take a peek at our first DLC, the Puzzlers Pack.
Yeah, this one I played.
This initial DLC expanded Pocket Dungeon, introducing playable Puzzle Knight, the enigmatic Castle Quandary, and Refract Realm. New character-specific abilities for every character, and Mr. Hat's fancy shop filled to the brim with game-changing headpieces.
Oh my gosh.
But guess what? We're not stopping there. We've got a new update that can totally transform your game.
That was hilarious.
The Paradox Pack.
A Paradox Pack? Huh.
It's like Metal Gear Solid, a time paradox.
Oh.
I don't remember that green slime Shovel Knight. It's like the Guiji Shovel Knight.
It is like Guiji. Pink Shovel. Mod support.
Yeah, mod support is in the PC one right now, or at least it's a beta.
These levels are pretty cool.
Yeah, some of the theming of later levels in the game, like the airship, are well done. MS Planes.
Okay.
Wow, that Paradox Pack trailer really sets the stage for some crazy new adventures. We've added mod support exclusively for the PC version of the game.
Yeah.
This lets players create and share their own modifications or download them from the Steam Workshop to enhance their gameplay. Fresh characters have also joined the fray. The Enchantress brings her preternatural powers into the Pocket Dungeon, using her dark abilities to attack in all directions at the cost of 2 HP. Chester, our beloved traveling salesman, now gets the VIP treatment with anytime access to Chester chests and discounted relics. The Paradox Pack DLC
cheating for the
also
shopkeeper.
expands the game with brand new stages, the Lost City and Explodatorium. Players can discover a variety of side rooms with new challenges, items, and even some familiar faces. We've also unearthed a trove of new relics and items to aid you in your quest, over a dozen in all. Finally, for those who love digging deeper, this DLC includes secret quests and cheat codes to take your gameplay experience to the depths of indulgence.
Fish King.
We hope you've enjoyed solving the Pocket Dungeon's expanding mysteries, and we're excited to announce that we'll keep the fun rolling with one last epic DLC. This final free update will bring long-awaited online support. Get ready to battle it out with friends and foes worldwide.
It's kind of wild.
Stay tuned for more details coming soon.
I think that was the online support they hinted at
either of Shovel Knight's newest adventures, don't fret. For a limited time, Shovel Knight Dig and Pocket Dungeon will be 50% off on all participating platforms.
By phone, and yeah, perfect for
Hi, I'm
get
Celia
people
Schilling. I'm the marketing director at Yacht Club Games. We're pulling out all the stops to celebrate a decade of digging. We hope our next round of announcements delight you.
Toast to chivalry with a sweet t-shirt. You can pre-order yours right now on the Yacht Club Games merch store. It's available for a limited time, so delve in before it's gone.
Yacht Club Games has always been about shoveling Shovel Knight into as many products as possible. In honor of that, we've signed some fantastic new merchandise partners we'd like to introduce to you. We've been hard at work collaborating with Insert Coin to develop a high-quality line of apparel fitting for any kind of adventure. Anticipate an exciting journey ahead as we collaborate with Sanshi to produce an array of thoughtful and fun lifestyle products. Now let's take a look at some updated favorites from yesteryear. In 2016, we released the Shovel Knight Official Design Works art book, containing 183 pages of behind-the-scenes concepts,
I do have this
key
one, I
art,
believe.
commentary, and collaborations. Though the version was complete at the time, there has been many additions to the Shovel Knight series since then. We're teaming up with Udon once again to release a new 10th anniversary art book, complete with 100 new pages of content and a hardcover upgrade.
11 minutes
this
in.
version adds the art from Spectre
Plenty
of
of time
Torment,
for more games.
King of Cards, Shovel Knight Showdown, Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, and
It's like
Shovel
all the
Knight Dig.
DLC.
It will
and all
also
the
have
other
a
games,
10-year
yeah.
look-back interview.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You have
Exciting
DLC,
news for vinyl collectors.
merchandise,
We're thrilled to announce that
new
legendary
announcements, or Mina.
artists Akira Kitamura and Hitoshi
Not yet,
Ariga
Joey.
are joining forces to bring
No
their
new Shovel Knight
iconic
64
design
yet.
talents to our anniversary edition vinyl's cover art. This vinyl is
pretty
being
cool.
repressed for the first time ever, and we can't wait to share this collector's item with you. In the meantime, Kitamura-san drew this art in celebration of the 10th anniversary.
Our friends at Fangamer are whipping up a line of familiar faves with a
Golden
twist.
Shovel Knight
Make sure to
plushie.
keep an eye out on their socials or their newsletter for a golden surprise
The cards
coming
are
your
pretty
way soon.
Yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye! A new plush will be making his royal debut later this year thanks to our friends over at Symbiote Studios. Keep your plush throne cozy for
King
this
Knight's
regal
campaign
edition.
was so hilarious.
Over the years, Shovel Knight hasn't just dug through his own adventures. He's made a name for himself in other gaming worlds too.
I did
With
not
over
know he
50
was in
cameos
Road
to date,
Redemption.
our
That was
valiant
funny
hero
looking.
I
has
forgot
been
that.
quite the busy
For a
night.
while, he was in
As
so
we
many.
celebrate the
It smells
10th
like I've
anniversary
seen
of
some of
Shovel Knight,
these.
we're excited to announce that our developer friends have brought back some of our most memorable collaborations for a limited time. Shovel Knight is returning to For Honor for a one-week refeature on July 18th. Players will be able to dig into Shovel Knight themed content, each
That's
featuring
funny. Oh, right,
ornaments,
Joey, I
mood
forgot he had a
effects,
voice in
symbols, and
ukulele.
more. Our favorite bean-shaped boys are bringing the Blue Burrower back,
back in
for
Fall
1
Guys, yeah.
week. Pick
Yeah.
up the Shovel Knight costume in Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout on June 26th.
Like for a while, Shovel
Did
Knight
you
was
know
literally
that
in
it's
every
also
game.
Brawlhalla's
Like every indie
10th
game.
anniversary? To celebrate our double birthday bonanza, Shovel Knight is planned to be an event refeature with a sale. We'll announce more at a later date, but we're beyond excited to party with our brawlin' buds.
Alongside these
That's pretty
cameo
cool.
escapades, we're also ramping up for some real-life events.
Grab your shovels and your appetite and join us at the official
Requiem
Shovel Knight Requiem Cafe.
It's like, is this a
happening
cafe
in
in
Anaheim, California from June 15th.
It's like what they do in
to 30th.
Japan.
Dive
Wow,
into a
yeah.
deliciously themed menu filled with Shovel Knight inspired treats that are sure to power up your day.
I love themed
Don't
cafes
miss
for
out on
games.
this
They're so
epic
fun.
culinary
I know.
adventure. Get ready to unleash your creativity
Oh,
at the
Game
Yacht
Jam.
Club Games Game Jam this fall. Scheduled
That's
for
cool.
November, this
Interesting.
2-week extravaganza invites you to dive into a decade of digging. We're challenging you to craft anything under the sun, as long as it's for shovelry. Stay tuned for more details
to have a
on
shovel.
how you can be a part
That's
of this
pretty
thrilling
cool.
challenge
Yeah.
and make your mark in the Shovel Knight universe. Keep digging and keep dreaming.
Join us for a free fan event this summer at Giant Robot in sunny Los Angeles,
It's just sad,
California.
like if somebody comes up with an
Get ready
idea
for an
that's really
exciting
cool, it's like,
live
oh, I
panel
wish
where
we
we'll
could use
share
that for the game.
behind-the-scenes
Like that's what we're
tales,
feeling.
answer
That-
your burning questions,
but they
and of
might,
course
like-
celebrate shovelry.
gotta
These
get turned.
They might-
collaborations
yeah,
are
like,
just
they
the beginning
might,
for
like,
a
work with it. They might, like,
365-day
publish it,
celebration.
Like
For all-
Val-
Stay tuned throughout the year
Valve and Portal.
as we unearth even more surprises.
Here we go. Mina
Hey,
update.
here we go.
This is all way louder than Sean Blasco.
Yeah.
It's like I need my hearing to hear Jake Kaufman's music later.
Man, this looks so good.
I haven't seen that boss yet. That Narwhal level is what I played at PAX West. Is that like an animated cutscene where Mina's looking side to side?
They look like it.
Like a one you control? Oh, this is neat.
That's good evening.
evening, boys and ghouls. I hope you enjoyed that glimpse of Mina the Hollower, our spine-tingling new action-adventure title. But for those who remain unfamiliar, allow me to illuminate.
That's they went all out on that.
They're having fun.
You see, Mina is our next game to feature classic gameplay, teeming with twists befitting of our modern era. As you peer into its soul, you will find a most potent concoction of top-down adventuring, a world besieged with mystery and horror, and smooth
so cool
action gameplay
Yeah.
at 60 frames
Really
per second.
creepy.
All inspired by the glory of our favorite 8-bit handheld gaming systems of yore. Together, the two of you will need to master a plethora of weapons and trinkets in order to vanquish monsters and uncover the island's darkest secrets. 'Twas more than 2 years past when we first unshackled the game from the burdens of secrecy, unleashing its existence upon this world by way of the crowdfunding platform Kickstarter. And in the years since, we have transmitted monthly updates to our bewitching backers, each describing the scores of new gameplay mechanics, enemies, weapons, and areas that we have most recently ensorcelled into existence.
Yeah, it's true. They've
Even Mina has been
Tons
hard
of
at
updates.
work, boning up on her battle techniques before her daring debut. As I gaze into the crystal ball, I foresee us spending the coming months balancing the gameplay, refining the script, and polishing every devilish detail.
Sounds like it's pretty far in then.
Yep.
So, worry not, traveler, for you have nothing to fear. Well, that is, not until you pick up the controller.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, don't announce a release date just yet.
Yeah, if they're not ready for release, but they're noting like they're in like the polishing phase basically,
Yeah, coming soon.
which is good. Oh,
Thanks for that update on Mina the Hollower. Now, we have an until now unannounced title that we are thrilled to present
Oh,
to you.
here we go.
new game, new game. Ooh,
Okay. Might be what you're thinking, Chris. DX!
DX.
Oh, rewind. Awesome.
We find it save features. Over 20 playable characters. That's a lot more than it had before.
Like, they did a lot for Showdown, but I would assume that doesn't just carry over with the sprites. Online multiplayer! Instead of just like the amiibo in the past. Or co-op. You can play as a bass.
Custom night.
Yes! Stereoscopic view! That's pretty exciting. It's kind of like what we thought. But more.
Shovel of Hope DX.
Coming soon.
Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope DX is an enhanced edition of the adventure that started it all. Embark on a quest to save Shield Knight, defeat the evil Enchantress, and bring down her formidable Order of No Quarter. Shovel of Hope DX introduces an array of exciting features. Now, you can choose your champion from a lineup of 20 iconic characters, each with unique playstyles. Dive into the action with Shovel Knight, team up with Shield Knight, or even play as the Enchantress herself. Online multiplayer allows you to
Wait,
join
the Enchantress to what? Defeat herself?
Together,
would the
tackle
dialogue
adventure
change
or
when you
explore
meet
myriad
yourself?
Challenges too. We've also brought back fan-favorite features from all previous versions of the game, including challenge stages,
Oh, the
custom
butt
night,
cheat code.
and the Battle Ghost Arena. And for full immersion, return to the world of Shovel Knight in full stereoscopic 3D. For the first time, use the power of rewind to perfect your platforming skills, or use save states to pause and
I wonder if
find
that's
moves. With over
like
300
extra parallax, or it
classic
actually works in
gameplay
VR for
twisting
the
cheats.
stereoscopic.
Customize your experience
that'd be
to make it
cool.
as challenging or as weird as you like. All these cheats can now be enabled simultaneously, offering endless ways to remix your
Simultaneously?
adventure.
I would
Break
not want
the
to be
game
testing
mode.
The definitive
that
edition of
for
Shovel Knight.
bugs.
It's also our way of preserving the game's historical functionality, ensuring these elements remain available for future generations of players. And with the new
That's pretty
multiplayer
cool.
features and other enhancements, we hope it includes everything on your wish list. Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope DX is a tribute to a decade of pixel-perfect platforming, camaraderie, and epic adventures. Whether you're revisiting the game or joining us for the first time, prepare for an expedition reshoveled and ready for glory. Be sure to wishlist it now so you're ready for its release. And if you've never bought the original, it's on discount now, so there's no better time to dive in.
Oh, what's next?
Before we go,
true. What is
we have one final announcement. A brand new mainline Shovel Knight game is in development.
It's a 3D yacht.
We're committed to crafting an experience that not only honors
is
the
telling.
Shovel Knight legacy, but also pioneers groundbreaking, innovative gameplay mechanics. This isn't just another sequel. It's a bold new adventure that'll launch Shovel Knight into an entirely new dimension of gaming. Although we're not quite ready to unveil everything
Another new
just yet,
dimension.
rest assured, this game will bring electrifying action, richer mechanics, and all the timeless charm you expect from a Shovel Knight title. And for those of you eager to uncover what's coming next, you might find subtle clues scattered throughout our previous games. Make sure to play Dig, Pocket Dungeon, and all the games in the treasure trove to
Oh,
notice the
yeah,
hidden
that's
details.
interesting planning.
Stay
That's
tuned,
cool.
shovelers. The future of the Blue Burrower is bright.
Alan, we got the
Well,
Metroid Prime 4
That's it for
confirmation.
today's Yacht Club Games Presents. Thank you all for being a part of our 10-year journey. Your support and enthusiasm have been the cornerstone of every game we've made. We're not done celebrating yet, so keep paying attention for even more exciting
cosplays.
events and surprises throughout the year.
Yeah.
We look forward to sharing more adventures with you, so see you soon. And as always, happy adventuring.
That was pretty good.
That was nice.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's it.
And that
Sharing more
3D
adventures
yacht
with
coming
you,
down
so see you soon.
in a
And
new
as always,
dimension.
happy
Kinda
adventuring.
telling, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite exciting.
All right. Well, yeah, we got lots of. Let's go to the 3D yacht. Okay. Yeah, that's 3D yacht, all right. So, Tris, what are your thoughts on them announcing that it will be another Shovel Knight game coming next?
Wait, as in like
Or they said
Oh,
new
like-
mainline.
yeah,
we
they said new mainline Shovel Knight game. Like
Yeah.
the emphasis was the next Shovel Knight game, and not
Yeah.
like Shovel Knight DX, where it's it's a new version of an existing game, the definitive version. Like they did make sure to specify it is a new mainline Shovel game,
yes.
mainline Shovel Knight game.
Yeah. Yes. It is exciting. I guess there's Mina the Hollower for a new IP, so it does make the most sense for them to do a new Shovel Knight. Like whatever they make, I'm there for. So
Yeah.
and hinting with the 3D yacht, at least we got that. Like they could have done a tease with the Shovel Knight and ukulele being 3D there if you wanted.
I
Fool
think
us
they
for a
want
second.
they wanted it to be like their own thing that's kind of cluing you in, and just the logo
Yeah.
being different like that, I think is very telling enough.
It's enough. Yeah, like we can have a reveal later on, and I mean you don't want to tease people too early, like we were talking about in Pipeline earlier today about Metroid Prime. Now with Shovel Knight DX, I was a bit surprised that it wasn't. I almost thought when you see DX, like it'll be like a slightly newer coat of paint. But with all the characters being playable, that makes up for it. Like there's going to be like almost an infinite amount of ways to play through Shovel Knight to your liking. It seems like an ultimate collection. I missed, so do you have to buy it separately, or does it include it in Treasure Trove?
I think I think it's a new version of specifically Shovel of Hope in DX. Yeah, so like it is a new version of it. I don't think Treasure Trove has it. So they do have the original Shovel of Hope on sale.
Yeah,
but that's different.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough, though. I mean, we got essentially 4 free games out of the initial Kickstarter, so. But yeah, exciting. So this is only Shovel of Hope. It's not like doing that for like Plague of Shadows and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it makes sense because those are much more curated to specifically those characters.
Yeah.
Whereas Shovel of Hope, they've now made it so yes, you can play a bunch of other characters in that kind of base story.
Yeah, no, I'll have it going. But no, exciting. Will they think they'll kickstart again? I don't think they'll kickstart on this one. They'll save that for new games. Even with their new mainline game, I guess they can consider it if they want to.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
It's a matter of when we'll see too, because it might be some time. Because we may not really hear much about the new game until after Mina comes out.
Yes.
I don't think they want to juggle too many like IPs like coming out at a time. I think they kind of want to jump back and forth a bit, because I noticed since Mina, the other Shovel Knight, like the spin-offs and like the other Shovel Knights have kind of not quite taken a back burner, but Mina's kind of been more so their focus.
Yes.
So.
Or at least the ones that people are most excited about. So best to keep people laser focused on one at a time.
Yeah.
With the Mina though, that was a great job. If we can find it on the presentation of this one, going all out on
thematically going thematically all out presentation.
So like kind of raising the bar compared to what Nintendo might have done recently.
I do wish they gave a window, maybe. Like I understand they're not giving a full date yet because they're not ready, but like since it sounds like they're entering like, you know, they're bug fixing, they're polishing, and going through all that. I kind of wish it had like next year data on it, for example.
Yeah.
But I understand it's, you know, with indie development, it's hard to say.
Maybe they're aiming for this year, but just aren't sure yet, and they don't want to delay it like what they did with Shovel Knight.
Mm-hmm.
No, exciting stuff. I almost wish it was like just a more clear demo of a new area, but there's lots of areas in this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a mix of new and old.
Mm-hmm.
But no, really neat. And of course, the continued support of previous games at the beginning after the neat intro about it. So yeah, Dig coming soon. And of course, the DLC for Pocket Dungeon. So overall, great job. Any final thoughts, Tris, before we head out?
I'm glad the future for Yacht Club looks bright, and that they've got a lot going on, and for really such a company and IP that's such an icon for indies.
Yeah,
it's great to see that they're still going strong.
Yeah, it's nice they branch out in other areas. I'm all for if they do publish other titles in the future, like Cyber Shadow. But no, fantastic work. And they kind of teased up. We were all thinking about like a Shovel Knight in 3D. It's not necessarily 64, unfortunately, but it kind of was. Yeah, it was a little bit low poly. We'll see.
It did make me think of like the Nintendo logo at the start of Mario Kart 64, where it's spinning. It kind of gave me that idea. And since we know they love retro and they kind of love working with retro, it's why they've got the art styles they do.
Yeah,
it would make the most sense for it to be something like N64, like early PlayStation kind of look.
Yeah, perfect a new era of retro and push it forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Jam Power says, I think they're teasing a Halloween release for Mina. Do you think that just because of the setup, or like I thought that was more theming? But
yeah, like thematically, Mina's very kind of like fitting into a Halloween kind of era, or like a Castlevania sort of theme. So it would absolutely make sense as an October Halloween kind of release, just like a Luigi's Mansion game would. But it's hard to say if they're, you know, gonna make that.
Yeah, I mean, no, like it would make sense, but no, I don't think it's necessary with Mina the Hollower. How it handles, like I've played it a couple times, it's gonna be great. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, and I guess for Pipeline earlier today. Let us know in the comments like what you predict the next Shovel Knight will be like, or if you like what you see. And have a great Friday, everyone, and a great weekend. Until next time, goodbye. Probably ending.